You have a seat at the table. My question for you is, why are you there as if you don't belong? So since you're there as if you don't belong, that means you haven't built your confidence. And if you haven't built your confidence, nobody knows your value. And if they don't know your value, you remain invisible. And if you're invisible, you will never move ahead. And if you don't move ahead, you begin to stall out. And when you begin to stall out, you get discouraged. And when you get discouraged, you stay in the same cycle over and over and over again. Meanwhile, Tony over here has gotten the job and he's moved up 3 or 4 times since he's been there within the last 2 to 3 years. So number one, as a leadership coach, what do? The very first thing I help you do is build your confidence. Why is that so important? Because if you don't have confidence, you will never make a move. If you don't have confidence, you won't attend that networking session. If you don't have confidence, you won't speak in that next team meeting. If you don't have confidence, you will never present. And if you don't have confidence, you will continue to be the ghostwriter and someone else take the credit. Number two, once we build your confidence, then that's when the executive presence comes in. That's when you begin to not only see who you are and see and understand who you are as a leader, you begin to know and understand how to ebb and flow in different meetings, in different situations. Why? Because part of executive presence is confidence, and it is a calm confidence, meaning you don't have to speak. You don't have to talk all the time. It's not loud. Silence speaks more than verbiage does any given time on any given Sunday, any given day in corporate America. Now, once you have that executive presence together, here's what happens. You begin to leverage your personality for influence. You don't realize the fact that you have a personality that can be used as a weapon, no pun intended. It can be used in those team meetings so you know when to say it, how to say it, who to say it to. Listen, it keeps you from being invisible and now you're visible. And I keep telling you guys, likability is a leadership metric. Boom. So when you actually master your personality, master the art of who you are as a leader, master how you're going to use your personality as leverage to get what you want, then you begin to scale your leadership. Now, if you need more, this is what I talk about. These 4 pillars of what I talk about in my leadership classes. Why is it so important? Because the top of the pyramid is your confidence, is your leadership identity, who you are as a leader, what you do and don't stand for, how you're going to move forward, how you're going to actually teach your team this information so they can move forward. You should be teaching your team to take your job. And yet, because your confidence is low, because your leadership identity is low, and you don't know who you are as a leader, you haven't done that yet. Well, that's what I'm here for. This is what we talk about in the master class. This is what I talk about in my one-on-ones with my client. This is the number one rule I have. We're starting at the top and then we move on through. And the moment you get it, I had a client that just get it today. She got it. Now that she has it, guess what? That girl is on her way. She's going like this. She's going like that on a consistent basis. I promise you, the moment you invest in yourself to get it, is the moment your leadership changes, hands down. If you need more, you know where to find me, DanisSheldon.net. Like, comment, follow for more, and let me know in the comments where you're having a challenge with. I love to chat and talk strategy. Happy leading.